Hi, my name is Madison, and I'm 8 years old. I'm in 3rd grade, and today I'm going to make my signature dish, which is steak with chimichurri, roasted potatoes, and crispy Brussels sprouts. So what I'm doing right now is cutting these potatoes in half. You do it long ways, and you have to hold it like this. And now we're going to put it here, and sooner or later, we're going to put this chicken herb spice on this. And we're going to use all of them, at least enough to fill up the plate. But right now, we are cutting the Brussels sprouts, first the ends off, and then we're cutting them in half. And then, after we cut all of them, well, not all of them, but at least enough to fill a pan, we're going to salt and pepper them and olive oil them. And then they'll be ready to cook. So right now, I'm sprinkling the olive oil so it doesn't have a bath but a shower. Like this is good, because we're going to massage it later. And I'm also doing the Brussels sprouts too. And then we're going to massage them, like I said, we're going to massage them. And then we're going to put salt and pepper, and on this one we're going to put the chicken spice on it. And then we'll be ready to roast. And the temperature is 425. So I sprinkled the olive oil on the potatoes, and I'm just massaging them right now. And then I'm going to put the spices on, and the pepper and the salt. And we do the same thing with Brussels sprouts and the chicken spice on this. And then I'm going to roast them at 425. So right now I'm putting the Montreal chicken on the potatoes. And then I'm going to massage them like I massaged olive oil. And I'm going to roast them. This one, do not put salt and pepper on it, but this one you do. Because the Montreal chicken already has salt and pepper in it, or else it'll be like extra salt and peppery. Toss them. So right now, I'm going to put the potatoes and Brussels sprouts in the oven. We have them racked high because we're going to roast them. And then we're going to make the steak, more sauce than steak. And we're going to roast them for 20 to 30 minutes. You use oven mitts so you don't get your fingers burned. And these are very good oven mitts. And then the roasting begins. So I am chopping the basil right now, and I'm going to tell you how to chop basil. So you lay the basil on top of each other like you're making a bed, and then you roll it up like you're rolling up blankets. And then you hold it with one hand, the hand you don't write with, and you chop with the other hand, the one you do write with. And it makes this, a bunch of basil. Then you put 4 tablespoons in a little jar. So right now I'm going to make the chimichurri sauce in the food processor. I got everything measured out in bowls. So now I'm going to put everything in. First, I'm going to put in the garlic, every single drop of it. I'll try to get it out. Sometimes chefs need to use hands to scoop things out. Then we're going to put the shallots in. Every single drop of it, like the garlic. Okay. Then we're going to put the basil and the oregano in. First, we're putting the oregano in, just a pinch. Then we're putting the basil. The basil is not really like sticky, so I can just like grab it and put it in. Then we're gonna put in the parsley. Flying parsley. Okay. Then we're going to put the lemon juice in. And the lemon juice kind of looks clear, so don't mess it up like a clear bowl. So put that all in there. And then we're going to put the red wine vinegar, already measured out. And it's very tasty if you put it in something. Don't eat it alone, it will not taste good. And then we're going to put the olive oil, which is basically in everything. So I'm going to put this in. And then we're going to blend it. Yep. Okay, I think this is good. I'm going to try to test it now. Oh, my testing spoon. The number one important rule is to always taste everything a lot. It's delicious. But I think we should blend it some more because I don't think it's like kind of mixed. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I wonder how my Brussels sprouts and potatoes are doing. I'm gonna go check them. Oh my gosh, that looks delicious. It looks so crispy. The crispier they are, the better they are. So let's get them out. It smells delicious too.
On the stove.
So there's space over here. Okay. Now we're going to put Brussels sprouts on the stove. We're going to let them cool. But these look delicious. I cannot wait to eat them. Oopsies. Mess up. And they're ready and they look delicious. So right now I'm going to salt and pepper the steak. And then after I salt and pepper both sides, I'm going to put on the red mat. And I'm going to massage it because what it does is it gets the spices really in there and also gets your love in it. So let's flip it over and do the other side. You want salt and pepper both sides so like the spice comes in, the flavor is there. So after we're done with that, we're going to put it on the red sheet and rub it. Massage it like some good massage place. This is a bone steak, so it's a little hard for me. So I'm like massaging it and massage it until it's all like rubbed in. And then we're going to put it on that pan and get it to medium heat. So now we're ready. Every time you use meat, make sure it's well cooked. Same thing with eggs. Okay, I'm ready to cook the meat. So right now, I'm gonna heat the pan and make sure it's heated, like feel the top of it. not touch the pan, but like fill the air. And then we're gonna put the butter on it. And we're gonna spread it around and wait till it's melted. Then we're gonna put the meat. So we put medium heat. This one. Like this. Make sure it doesn't like go over the pan. And then we're gonna put the butter in. Since it was already heated, I felt it was heated. So I put the steak in the pan with the butter already melted. And now I'm gonna wait for 4 minutes aside, which is 4 minutes from right now, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 5:12. And then I'm gonna flip it over and wait for another 4 minutes. And then it would be done. What I'm looking for is a crispy crust and like a little red in the middle. That's medium rare. No. Okay.
Slide it under.
So now we're gonna flip it over and we'll see what it looks like. Nope, sorry. Now we're gonna wait for 4 more minutes. When that looks really crispy, it looks really good. Look, it's like all brown and crispy. That looks delicious. I can't wait to do it. It looks like it's so done.
Okay.
Okay. Why we are letting it rest is because the juices can go back in. Because as you can see, the juices all went out. So it gets back in if you cool it down a little. So now I'm going to wash my dishes. So what we have here is ribeye steak with chimichurri sauce and roasted potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to taste it and see how it tastes. So I'm going to taste the potatoes. That tastes delicious. It was so crispy and like has so much flavor. It was delicious. Now we're moving on to the Brussels sprouts. Get here. This is delicious. It had like I kind of tasted some juices actually, and it was really crispy, and I could taste everything a Brussels sprout had, but even extra crispy. It was delicious. Now for the moments I've been waiting for, steak. This is made delicious, I bet it is. This looks delicious. The middle is just how I wanted it. I say that was delicious. I think that was the best part of this whole dish. It had juices because we let it cool, and it was also very crispy and chewy, and it had that meat in the middle. It was delicious. It was like super good. Bye.